what we're saying is recorded, so if you don't want to hear it again, don't say it with the intercom button in.
Roger that.
Okay, so we got plenty of voltage, 24.1. Flight controls are unlocked. Why don't you follow me through a flight control check here? So we'll go full left aileron. That's got your leg a little bit, no big deal.
That's my leg.
That's fine. Full right aileron. We're going to go full aft stick. Now we're going to go full forward stick. So every tail dragger is a little bit different. When you're full forward stick in the Mustang, the tail wheel is mechanically disconnected from the mechanism, i.e. it's castering. And now we can check the rudders, without moving the tail wheel around.
Interesting.
So take a peek down there at the brakes. It's the top of the pedal, just like you would expect. Okay? So we need to stay away from those. So for you to do that is to basically just keep your heels on the floor and your toes on the bottom of the pedal, and you'll be away from the brakes just fine.
Roger.
So we'll finish up right before start check. So flat panels coming up. Ram air and cold air selected for the air intake. Rudders at 6, pitch is 0. Ailerons are a tad bit left of 0 for this one. My landing gear handle is down in the detent. I've got 3 green. You got 3 green back there?
I have 3 green.
Alright, coolant doors go into automatic. So since we're cold, it's going to drive all the way closed. So even though the engine's not running, it's trying to do its job. Mags are off. Mixer's auto cut off. Throttle's cracked. Props forward. Oil door to automatic right there. So resetting the fuel computer, we're listening to radio 1 and 2, we're transmitting on 1. Each tank has its own electric boost pump, which comes on when you select that tank. So it's got kind of a master switch we turn on first. So we're going to take off on the left tank, but I'm going to go to the right tank real quick and just check that boost pump. So if you look by your knee, you see the fuel pressure there about 12.
Roger. Now
we'll go to the left tank, and left tank selected detent dot, and the fuel pressure from the electric pump is good there also. We've got mechanical gauges in the floor, just like it came out of the factory with. So 90 gallons left side, caps on, no venting. 90 gallons right side, caps on, no venting. Clock is reset to 0. Compass is correct. It's a hot engine. It's a cold engine, so we'll prime it. Parking brakes off. Hydraulics are engaged. Altimeter's 80. Manifold sea level. Right side of the panel is good. Pre-oiler's off. Generator's off. Radio master's off. Exterior, interior lights are off, and all my circuit breakers are in. Cool, let's prime it. It's got an electric primer. Now there's one of those wacky Honda jets with the engines.
Yeah, I saw one pulled in.
Alright, if you're ready, I'm going to close canopy halfway and we're going to fire it up.
Alright, gonna go halfway.
Starter guards down, oil pressure's coming up. Greg's welcome back to check the cameras one more time for us. Generator's on, nav lights on, radio master's on.
Notice to Airman Pappies for runway 15 are out of service. Use caution for bird activity on and in the vicinity of the airport. Advise on initial contact you've received information. Foxtrot. Just from the airport information, Foxtrot, time 1550 Zulu weather. Wind 110 at 6, visibility 10. Following out, turn left. 2,500 scattered. Temperature 30, dew point 23, altimeter 3022. Visual approaches are in use, landing and departing runway 15. Notice to Airman Pappies for runway 15 are out of service. Use caution for bird activity on and in the vicinity of the airport. Advise on initial contact you've received information. Foxtrot.
Y'all good, Mark?
I got Foxtrot 22 dialed in.
Afternoon ground, Mustang 06, a single ship at Stallion Foxtrot via far southwest.
Mustang 6 gets in the ground, runway 15 with Charlie Delta.
Charlie Delta to 15, Mustang 6. Quick brake check. here's the hero cam, Mark. Big smile, buddy. We're gonna go fly a Mustang.
Go to fly Mustang.
You're getting paid to do this. What a deal. Yeah, that makes two of us.
How about that?
Like I said, best kind of airplane to fly. Somebody else's. Alright, needle left, ball right. Directional gyro on the front is spinning left. Attitude indicator is correct in the front. Suction gauge is good. Notice the stick's not been full forward, so all the steering has been with the tail wheel steering. So now full forward, the tail wheel's castering, steering with differential braking. This is a good way to embarrass yourself in front of your friends.
I bet.
You get that big back end swing and it's hard to stop. You know, we need to warm this old girl up, so I've got the brakes and the stick. Put your hand on the throttle, but look at the RPM gauge for me.
Okay.
Put the RPM to 1,500.
Okay, 1,500.
Perfect. So I'll take control of the throttle back from you.
Alright, yeah, baby.
So we need to get the coolant to 90. I see it at about 65 right now. Oil's got to go to 40. It's in the low 30s. So while we're sitting here, we'll do a before takeoff check. So flap handles up, ram air, cold air selected for the air intake. Fixture's auto-rich, coolant barrel doors are an automatic. Tower frequency is in. Boost pump switch is on. The pressure's now in the green from the engine to the pump, but we'll check the circuit breaker for the electric pump. It's in good shape. Left tank selected, detent dot. Check the fuel quantity one more time. 90 gallons left side, caps on the vent and my gun doors are down. 90 gallons right side, caps on the vent and my gun doors are down. Clock is running, compass and the DG matched up. Parking brake off, hydraulics are engaged. Right side of the panel looks good.
Wind check 050.
Get our strobe lights on and on board look at all these circuit breakers. That was me. I repositioned my feet. Think that guy needs to fly that Mooney a little faster on final.
Yeah.
There's a cruise speed right now about.
Got a whole runway to land.
So the oil's good. Need about 5 more on the coolant.
49 to 1 extra, top turn left 1 in and ground point 7 off. Thanks, Ralph. We'll turn off at Alpha 3, ground point 7, 1 extra top, I think.
Okay, I'm going to close the canopy. Remember that whole thing about cycling the propellers with the constant speed prop?
Other than for setting ice now.
Okay, I'll do that part. Tell you what, go push the RPM to 2,300 for me, then I'll take control of the throttle back once you hit 2,300.
Alright, coming up to 2,300.
Okay, so power check is good. I've got the throttle from you. We're going to cycle the prop 3 times.
Okay.
And we're asking the engine RPM to decrease, and it does that by increasing the pitch of the blade.
That's right.
So oil does it both ways in this engine, so we're getting some nice warm oil up there in the hub.
It's been a while, but I'll remember it now.
Okay. Alright, we're going to do a quick magneto check right now. We're going to go both to left. We'll leave it there a little bit. Coolant's good. Back to both. Electrics are good. Right mag only. 3-in-1 gauge is good. Back to both. Good hydraulics. Okay, we got a healthy airplane.
Awesome, let's go fly.
Open the canopy back up for some cool oil out. We can get it. Okay, you're clear to follow me through the takeoff.
Roger.
You're going to be surprised, even with this left wind we've got, there's going to be right aileron. Tower Mustang 6 is ready on 1-5.
Mustang Mustang 6, Kissimmee Tower 15, like turn up, clear for takeoff, wind 0607.
Mustang 6, clear takeoff 15 with the right turn.
Okay, this is runway 15. We're clear for takeoff. No traffic left, no traffic right.
Yes, sir.
Cameras forward. We'll get the canopy shut shortly. Alright, tail is back steerable. Canopy's coming close. Alright. One quick check, then we'll be our way. Here we go.
Y'all good, Mark?
Great.
Okay, buddy. We want to climb on this heading at right around 180 knots indicated, alright?
Alright.
So right now we're at 170. You have the aircraft.
I have the aircraft.
The trim is pretty close, but it's not quite set. But the movements you need right now are really small. Mustang 6. So break. So what I would do is I always fix pitch first, then yaw, then roll, okay? And keep those wing tips in your cross check to make sure that right now I'm helping. This is the wings level right here I'm up against.
Okay.
Bring that nose down. So let's get 180. I'm showing 170 right now. Let me help you with.
Yeah, I'm showing 180.
Okay, look at this drum on the top of the airspeed indicator. You see what that says?
Oh, okay, yeah.
Okay. Now, see this, look forward, you see this pitch attitude I'm helping you hold right now? This will give you about 180.
And you want to hold 180?
So 180 knots in the clock, just using your pitch attitude.
Okay.
Kissimmee Tower, Tracy 434, level go power runway 15 southwest.
343088, Kissimmee Tower, runway 15, right turn to the southwest, approved, clear for takeoff.
Clear for takeoff, runway 15, right turn out to the southwest, Cherokee 43088.
Real fine adjustments on that trim.
You can check a few degrees left to kind of avoid this big cloud right in front of us. Look at that clear spot.
Alright,
Now notice on the ground, you see all the grid patterns down here?
yeah.
We're just going to kind of fly in relation to those today, alright? So as a matter of fact, why don't we do an easy left turn and we'll follow the grid pattern south? We'll keep just a nice shallow climb going up to 8,500. Let's do a little learning here real quick. We need to kind of level off to the Bravo anyway. So without trimming the airplane, don't let it climb anymore, okay? And I just want you to see as it accelerates, remember no trimming, I want you to see the forward stick and left pedal that's going to be required as it accelerates. Remember they put that spin on there offset. So lean your head to the left and look at that ball and then bring your left foot forward to make sure it's centered. Okay, you got the idea. Let the nose come back up nice and slow. We'll catch that 180 knots again. We'll continue up. So that's what we need to trim out once we level off. Say that again, Mark?
Just telling you, what do you like to avoid the clouds to the left there?
Oh, just stay out of it. That looks like VFR flag clearance to me, don't you think? Tell you what, so while we're climbing, let's just do an easy turn toward east, okay?
Alright, easy turn to the left.
Yep, it's a 90-degree left turn. Keep the airspeed right around 180. So I use the needle for big picture airspeed, and then I go refine it by looking at the drum. Because the drum just shows the last 2 digits of our speed.
Roger that.
I'll call your roll out. Keep turning left. Cool, let's reverse our turn to the right now. Clear, right?
Alright.
You see those grid patterns are great out here.
Yeah.
Millennium 285, turn right heading 270 and contact Orlando departure. Have a good flight. Right to 270 over to departure.
Dude, you're flying it like a champ. You like it?
I love it. It's fun. Back to basics. Full out on the grid.
Looks good right here.
Right.
So then what we'll do here is we'll level off at 8,500 feet. And we'll just continue south while we trim it out, okay?
Roger, level at 85.
Yeah, we're only going up about 1,000 feet a minute, so you don't need to level off too soon.
Just trying to get back to the 180 climb speed.
Okay.
Cherokee 748, Romeo Alpha, 70 Tower, runway 1.
Alright, 200 prior.
Departure approved, clear for takeoff.
Say again?
200 prior, coming up on 85.
Yeah, that'll work. You can start bringing it down now. So again, I would fix the pitch first, then yaw, then roll.
Roger.
Cirrus 328, Romeo Hotel, 70 Tower. Enter right traffic runway 15, report passing water source.
mind the horizon's going to be about here when we're done, okay? The nose is going to come down an awful lot. It has great forward visibility. Think about a helicopter in forward flight, man. Okay, put your hand on the throttle and smooth me forward back so I tell you to stop, and I'll take care of the rest. Okay, bring that throttle back for me. I'll tell you when to stop. Okay, good. Throttle's good right there. I'll take care of the RPM for you. Just keep it trimmed out, okay? Take a look at that ball, okay? It's going to accelerate probably another 15 knots. So it's going to take some more nose down and more left pedal. And make sure you keep those wing tips in the cross check. That left one needs to come up a degree or two. More nose down trim also. She's slowly walking up on you. This is the most trim intensive airplane I've ever flown.
Contact Orlando departure on 119.4. Have a good flight. Over departure, November.
Careful, those are really big corrections. Smaller corrections. Give the airplane a chance to respond to. Make your corrections small and give it a chance. Next,
Mustang 05 is 10 minutes out. How's that looking?
looking pretty good. Okay, let's do a 180 right back to north. Maintain your altitude.
Mustang 6 is south-southeast of Lake Wales. We'll be in back to you.
So there's 30. Let's slowly work ourselves to target 45 degrees of bend. Yeah, you're right there. That's good. Now be real careful. It's easy in the right turn when you pull back to drop that right wing by accident. Then it becomes a problem you can never solve because things are always changing. I'll call your rollout. The references aren't exactly right here, but I'll give you a lineup. Let's go wings level right here. We're following those section lines north now. Let's just slowly get back to 8,500 feet. Check our trim. And then keep those wing tips in your cross check and make sure we're staying wings level. We're going to need a little more nose down. See we're climbing on you? I think you might be pulling back by accident. You might have trimmed too much nose up. So we bled a little bit of speed off in that turn. That's probably why you had to hold a little back pressure from when we started. You really got to make sure those wings are level before you do anything. Other kind of you're chasing your tail.
I got to find a place to reference my arm. It's good. You can feel it when you pull right on.
So I just kind of, without moving the stick, I just go like this and look at the wingtips. It's going to be even easier for you since you're sitting further. Show me your hands. Hold your hands up. Let's check your trim. That looks pretty good. So let's do a 360 left. Clear left.
All right, come on.
That's about 30. Let's sneak a little more bank in there. There you go. Now, we're at 45 right there, so we should be like a 1.4 G constant fuel to maintain our altitude.
Clear wing 147, gets me tower, hold short runway 15, waiting for traffic to get off runway. One short, clearing 147.
Yeah, you can almost think like you're hovering. This thing loves pressures instead of movement.
Just like it's bad.
Cheers 328, Romeo Hotel, turn left at Alpha 3, ground point 70. Left Alpha 3, ground point 70, Hotel. Clear wing 147, runway 15, turn right 270.
So we're just ever so slowly decaying altitude. That means we just need a little more back pressure. Just a little more push in the seat so we maintain our altitude.
All right, I'll get it back up.
Turn in close, don't need you going out too wide, there is a traffic in the back. Roger that, Hey, clear ground, Sierra 328, Romeo Hotel is off at Alpha 3, select the taxi to Otto. And ground point 7. That's right on that.
Let's transition to a 360 right. Maintain your altitude.
6 in a row.
I was helping you. Make sure you get off your back pressure here. No back pressure till we're banked.
Okay.
Otherwise, we're just going to climb. Now start squeezing it back. Clear right.
All right.
Bring that back pressure in. Don't let it start down.
We'll take it down to 1,000 feet for Mustang 5. Power number Agent 1 Papa Alpha over the Sanford, the stock shall request a full stop.
I always think wrist and fingertip when I'm doing this. Try to find a place to anchor my elbow and wrist and fingertip.
Yeah, that's what I'm trying to do. Not too screwed with it.
Clear wing 147, turn right 270. Alright, 270, clearing 147.
180 to go. Keep turning.
Wing 147, thanks. Contact Orlando departure, have a good flight. Clearing 147, get it? Dutch at 6 Papa Alpha, extend you down one off while you turn to the base now. Yeah, please. 6 Papa Alpha, extend you down one off while you turn to the base, your number 2 following Mustang traffic turning final.
Extend down India, for my base, 7 Papa.
Mustang 5, no need to make report, midfield right brake, only 15 settle line.
Yeah, keep turning. I'll call your rollout. We're going to go to kind of a northeast heading.
Going around.
Sydney Tower connection 338, inbound VOR DME Alpha.
Nice job. Let's go wings level right here. Okay, pull that throttle back till I tell you to stop, okay? We're going to put the manifold at 26 inches. Keep squeezing it back.
26?
Yeah, sure. Bring it on back.
15, clear to land, number 2.
Beautiful, right there. Hold this pitch attitude right here. We're going to slowly decelerate the airplane. And what I'd like to do is I would like to not trim it. A little more nose up for me. How about there? Let's try to decelerate to 120.
All right, get back to 120.
Now, I would like to not trim it. If the back force is a little bit too high, you can trim off some of the force, but not all of it, all right? So just kind of get a different, notice how the airplane feels as we slow down. Maybe it feels different in the pedal or the stick or your backside.
Yeah. That's fucking close.
So what? We're still at 1G, so guys, this airspeed's good right here. Let's play with the gyroscopic precession a little bit.
Okay.
When I say go, pretty aggressively give me 2/3 right rudder and release it when I say release.
Okay.
Go. Okay, release. See that? That's a gyroscope. Now bring that nose back up for me. Release the rudder.
Okay.
Now pull the nose up for me, nice and smooth. Bring that nose up. We're going to bring it up pretty high. Just bring this stick back, bring that nose up. Now use the stick straight forward. See the nose go left, ball go right?
Yep.
That's silly gyroscopic procession. Good. Hold this pitch attitude for me right here. I'm helping a little bit.
Okay.
I'm going to let go of the stick. 1, 2, 3. I'm just going to show you how much it pitches down with the flaps.
Okay.
Just to give you an idea of what we need to trim out in the pattern.
Okay.
Sweet. Okay, we got some traffic. I got the aircraft over
Yep,
here.
sure.
This has got an ADSB in front of it, so at left 10 o'clock we got traffic 1500 southbound. So we should be drifting to the left. We'll just kind of pause here till he passes. He's climbing. He's 2,000 now. Probably a regional airliner or something. Just in front of the left wing, 2,000 feet high. He's going southbound. Probably over left 9 o'clock now. High.
No, George.
Same. Oh, it is. Left 9 o'clock high. Slightly after 9 o'clock now. No factor. Just passing. Okay, cool. We're going to slow flight the airplane now, so I'm going to give it back to you again. Right about here. Your aircraft.
My aircraft.
Let's go to 90 knots. We're using the drum now, okay? Just keep squeezing that nose up for me, using the stick.
Okay.
Keep the wings level, ball center. Let's go to 90 knots.
Mustang 5, turn left at Alpha 2 and ground point 7 up.
Really concentrate using the peripheral vision to keep those wings level for me. We'll bring the, watch that decel rate. It's going to slow down. Bring the nose down just a hair. A little more right rudder. Keep that ball center. Okay, let's get her down to 80. Slowly to 80 now, okay? I feel the stick shaking. As we decelerate, let's see if we can go from stick to seat shaking if you feel that.
Kind of feel with it.
Bring that left wing up a little bit for me. Left wing up. There you go. Okay, let's get down. I'm showing 78.
Okay, there it is.
You feel the airplane
I
shaking?
feel it.
Okay, just worried about the airspeed, not the altitude. Let's do an easy right turn, okay? It'll be 20 degrees away. Try to maintain your airspeed while you're rolling the bank. Put some more bank in there. That's not even 5. Put about 10 more degrees of bank. Don't be shy. But maintain your airspeed, okay? The airspeed's increasing. Because what I want you to see is we increase the bank, even though the airspeed stays the same. The buffet's going to increase because we're making the airplane think it's heavier.
Right.
I'm going to help you maintain your airspeed.
Okay, yeah, because I'm feeling it.
Okay? So now, I'm going to help you maintain your airspeed. Let's reverse this turn back to the left. And notice as we go through wings level, the buffet should kind of decrease. And then keep it turning left for me. And as since the airspeed's constant, but the G's increasing a little bit, you feel the buffet come on like we talked about?
Yeah.
Okay, cool. Let's go back wings level here real quick. I'm helping you. Now, hold that nose up for me. Let's get her really bucking. Okay, let's go ahead and stall it straight ahead. Wings level ball center. Just keep squeezing that nose up for me. I'll talk you through the recovery. Keep squeezing. Okay, stick forward a little bit. Right stick, right pedal, level the wing. Don't be shy. Roll so we can... Now pull that nose up hard. Relax. Get that.
Okay.
What do you think of that?
Oh, yeah.
Okay, so the first stall was about 68. The second stall was 110.
Wow.
Okay, so just to show you, the stall is all about angle of attack and not airspeed.
Yeah.
Okay? And you see how that second stall stuck up on us?
Yeah.
And the reason that one went to the right is because you were holding a little bit of right rudder. Now that's Mustang-specific stuff, but that set many a civilian Mustang pilot to the grave because they didn't know that stuff.
See what?
And they didn't go up high and practice it like we are right now. So the big thing there is knowing a different airplane, but the stall is all about angle of attack, man. So tell you what, let's do... I'm going to do a quick... You feeling good?
Feeling good?
Yeah, I'm going to do a quick exercise here real quick. Remember we talked about how left pedal and left yaw is nose up from gyroscopic precession?
Right.
Well, I'm just going to hold right rudder, keep the wings level, and I'm going to get it really bucking. And I'm just going to take my right foot off the pedal, and I bet it's going to stall. Follow me through to notice that I'm not pulling back on the stick.
Okay.
Okay, let's get really fucking here, about 71 or so. Okay, I'm taking my right foot off the pedal now. You see how it's stalled?
Yeah.
That left yaw was enough nose up from the gyroscopic precession to make it stall. So you can stall for more than just pulling the stick back if you're spinning the propeller out there.
Okay.
So now, if a 10 is perfect, you still a 10?
I'm still 10.
Here's what we're going to do now. I'm going to get this started. This is that ride in the aerodynamic limit exercise I was talking about.
Okay.
I'm going to change gas tanks real quick.
So we're going to hold it right at the bump. Boy, yeah, on and on.
So I'm going to get it going for you. Here we'll go to the right just because it's more difficult. We'll learn the airplane a little bit more. You feel the airplane talking to us right there?
Yeah.
A little bit above it?
Yeah.
I'm going to squeeze back into it a little bit more. Not too... That's a really good aerodynamic limit feel right there.
Okay.
Okay, on the count of 3, you're going to have the airplane. See if you can continue to ride that. 1, 2, 3, your airplane.
My airplane. Right about there.
A little bit more. See the airspeed increasing? A little bit more. Don't let that airspeed increase. We're at max performing the wing for this. A little more back pressure. Try to maintain your bank the same though, because if we drop the wing, it's just going to keep accelerating. Squeeze it on back. A little more pull. Let's get a little deeper into it so you get used to that feel. A little more. You can do some more. Back off ever so slightly, then back into it. Now back into it. Harder pull, harder pull. Back out. Now back into it. Out of it. Back into it. Nice job. I got the airplane.
Yeah, there.
So when we're doing the aerodynamic little pulls, that's what we want to feel, okay?
Okay.
The L-39 is a little bit different, but it's still good training to do it in both.
Very subtle.
So we want to avoid that wing rock, that wing drop, because we're stalled then. We want to be just short of it.
Okay.
Let me get a step back up there. We're going to do some steep 360s, okay?
Okay.
We're going to bring the power up so we can hang on to our airspeed. We're going to go to 4225. Let me trim it out for you here real quick. Now our goal here is going to be to get to 60 degrees of bank, do 2 steep turns. And we don't have to get to 60 right away. We can slowly work ourselves there.
Okay.
That's pretty well trimmed out. Why don't we just call 8,300 feet our altitude? You have the aircraft.
My aircraft.
Let's do a 360 left, slowly working our bank to 60, okay? Maintain your altitude.
Okay.
Clear left. I'll help you out when you're to 60, all right?
2200, 1 Alpha Charlie. This is 7 Papa Alpha traffic directly ahead of you is a citation jetted.
A little more back pressure. There's about 55. There's 60. Take a snapshot there. Maintain your altitude. Now remember, this has got to be a constant 2G feel or it's going to fall out of the sky.
1 Alpha Charlie suggested northbound heading from there. Just that traffic gets behind it. He's same altitude. Roger that, 1 Alpha Charlie. We're going to go on down.
There you go. Good correction. Keep going. 180 to go. Good job. Keep going. Doing great. Keep going.
Tower Chaser 414 Whiskey Romeo.
Awesome work. 90 to go. Keep going, buddy. Keep going, Mark. Awesome.
Delta here, and I want to check our wing.
That's a good 2G feel right there.
I got it.
Cross runway 1.
So now,
Do 180 in the rough area.
we're going to when I say so, we're going to maintain our altitude and reverse to a right 360. Reverse to a right 360. So get off that back pressure for now. Okay, we're clear to the right. Aileron only. Now slowly bring in the back pressure. Maintain your altitude. Just try to maintain 8100. Now be careful. This is where here I'm helping you. I'm helping you maintain 60. Squeeze back. Make sure there's no accidental aileron input. Maintain this bank angle. Get that back. That's only a G1/2. Squeeze it back, but no more bank. You're putting bank in by accident. I'm stopping it.
Okay.
More back pressure.
Plan on a right base to 15. We report 2 miles. 380 Echo Sierra.
A little more squeeze, but bank is good. Maintain your bank angle. You may have to go back and left a little bit. Keep turning, about 45 to go. Keep squeezing, maintain that push in the seat. Sweet, buddy. Wings level here, maintain your altitude. Don't be shy, rolling. Go find a fighter. Okay, not too bad. We lost a little bit. I got the aircraft.
You got the aircraft.
We're going to throttle back a little bit. We don't need all this right now.
Yeah, just trying to be smooth, not that aggressive, but
But once you're 60 degrees of bank, you have to be at 2 Gs. It's just physics.
right.
As soon as you back off, boom, we're going downhill.
Okay.
Okay, your airplane, start a descending left turn for me. And then I'm going to ask you to pull what you think 3 G's is and sustain it. And then I'll coach you to it if you're not quite right.
Okay.
So we need a little extra airspeed to sustain the G. So just let it turn into a descending left turn. Now do me a favor, when you pull back to 3, I want you to keep a little bit of left stick too, so the nose doesn't wander above the horizon.
Okay.
So back to what you think 3 G's is, nice and smooth with some left stick. There's 2, squeeze it on back. Little left stick 2. 2.5, keep squeezing. There's 3, hold that feel. Little more squeeze, hold that feel. Hold that. 3. Hey, good job. I got the aircraft.
Yeah, the aircraft.
Now you see how the nose walks above the horizon?
Yeah.
Okay, so tomorrow when we do that in the L-39, whichever way we do it, give me some more stick in the direction of the turn.
Okay.
If we keep a little aileron, it'll keep that nose from getting above the horizon.
Okay.
And it'll keep the speed, which means we can keep the G longer. How you feeling?
I'm feeling good.
Okay, we're going to do our unload exercise now, okay?
Good.
So pull that nose up for me, wings level, ball centered. Don't be shy, pull that nose up. Pull that nose up. I'm going to throttle back a little bit. Keep bringing that nose up, keep those wings level. Now ease forward to what you think half a G is, nice and smooth. Good, there's half a G right there. Hold that feel. Keep going, hold that feel. That's beautiful, make sure you hold that feel. Keep easing. Hold that feel.
Okay, I got it.
But that's right on half a G, hold that feel. Okay, let's do that again. Pull the nose up nice and smooth for me. We're going to get a little slower this time. Pull that nose up. Don't be shy. We're not going to break it, but it's a fighter. Pull that nose up. Ease forward to where you think half a G is. Ease it forward. I'll help you out in the rudder. Keep easing. Look at your airspeed. Keep easing. Look at your airspeed. 66 knots, no buffet.
Yeah.
We stalled at 68 before.
Exactly.
Pull the nose up. Try to get the aerodynamic limit. A little bit too much. Okay, a little bit too much, but that was good. Ease forward to where you think 0 is now. Okay, that's good. 1 G flight. I got the aircraft.
Your aircraft.
Dude, that was sweet. You flew below 1 G stall speed.
We can go to -1 on the Apache. No problem.
Okay, so you see how that works, right?
Yeah.
We put the airplane to half a G. It says, hey, I don't weigh as much. I can fly slower.
Yeah.
It's a great tool to save things. All right. So what we're going to do next is we're going to start doing the stuff with our flying hand, okay, like we talked about? Hey, I'm getting bored, so I got to fly a little bit.
Okay.
So we're going to get it pointed south here. We're going to do a couple aileron rolls. We'll do one full one to the left, one full one to the right, and then we'll do the over and back opposite directions like we talked about. Just do me a favor, don't slap the stick like you did in the extra, okay?
Okay.
Imagine you're kind of in the king here, maybe a little more aggressive than that. Okay, your aircraft again.
All right, my aircraft.
Good. Keep the wings level, ball centered, pull the nose up for me. Pull that, don't be shy, remember flying fighter, pull that nose up. Relax all your back pressure. Left stick all the way around. Only left stick, push against your leg, Mark, all the way over. Just like the flight control check, there's more stick there if you want it. Ah, see how things get better quicker?
Yeah.
Let's go to the right. Pull the nose up nice and smooth for me. Pull that nose up. Hey, do me a favor, just let go of the stick for a second. Okay, now right stick only, all the way around. Take it all the way over. All the way over, push it against your leg. There's more stick there. Things get better quicker, don't they?
Yeah.
How you feeling?
Feeling good.
Okay, let's pull the nose up. We're going to go left stick to upside down, and then back to nothing but right stick, right side up. Relax all your back pressure. Left stick only, upside down. Only left. Only left. There's more left there. Now back to only right. Only right. Don't be shy. Right stick only. Beautiful, buddy.
Okay.
So let's take a break here. Let's do maintain your altitude, about a 180 right turn, okay?
All right, sir.
You're going to air climb a little bit. You're rocking, buddy.
Okay.
We got about 5 more minutes of training, and we're going to start working home, okay?
Okay.
Do me a favor, just try to at least maintain your altitude. Now be very careful. You're doing kind of the standard mistake. Demonstrating fixed wing with a stick. If you're in a right turn, when you pull back, you accidentally increase the bank angle. Always pay attention for that out front.
Okay.
Now I got the airplane.
Your airplane.
So what I'm going to do is show you what I'm looking for a nose high practice, okay? So I'm going to throttle back a little bit here, make it a little quieter. But all I'm going to ask you to do, at some point I'm going to say, hey, level the wings. I'm going to ask you to pull the nose up. And at some point I'm going to ask you to bank a little bit so we know which way we're going to go. So a little bit of left bank. Now just back stick only. We're going to get the nose way up. And then I'm going to say, give me that nice half-G feel, and then left stick put us up on our side. Maintain your unload. Maintain your unload. Right stick the wings level while unloaded. Back to the aerodynamic limit, 105 knots. Pretty easy, huh?
Yep.
Well, let me get you pointed off to the northeast here in the descent. And I was down, according to this G meter, probably like 0.2 or 0.3. A little lower than we needed, but it still works.
For the 3G, we unload, roll wings.
And we're still looking up. I'll talk you through it.
Okay.
I'll talk you through it. That's why I'm here. Okay, just for now, just smoothly bring the nose up, wings level, ball center. We'll clear up. Bring that nose up. Just give me a few degrees of left bank. Now just keep bringing that stick back for me, straight back. Okay, now very smoothly give me that half-G feel, then left stick put us up on our side. Cool, just maintain your unload. Maintain your unload. Okay, while unloaded, right stick the wings level. Don't be shy. Right stick, right stick, right stick. Back to the aerodynamic limit. Squeeze. Good job. Hold it till we're climbing. Hold it till we're climbing. Nice job. That was sweet. Let's do that again. Just go ahead and ease the stick forward with the sun straight ahead. Stick forward. Gotta hold that feel. Keep easing the stick forward. That's a good half-G unload feel right there. Okay, so just let it accelerate. We're gonna do another nose high practice.
Okay.
Pull that nose up for me right now. Concentrate on wings level, ball center. Pull that nose up, wings level. Great job, buddy. Keep pulling. A little bit of left bank. Now just back stick only. Let's get the nose way up. Give me that nice half-G feel, then left stick put us up on our side. Alright, good job. Hold your unload. Hold your unload. Right stick wings level while unloaded. Aerodynamic limit. Squeeze it back. You overshot it a little bit. Back into it. Get back. Squeeze it, squeeze it. Squeeze. Good job. I got the aircraft. Okay, I think you got it.
Well,
You overshot it a little bit. You saw it just a little back off and back into it, right? All you gotta do. Now we were a little bit slower on that second one, kind of on purpose. And I want you to see that if we're closer to the aerodynamic limit, we gotta pull even slower, right?
yeah.
You still feeling good?
Feeling good.
Now here's what we're gonna look for the nose low practice. I'm gonna ask you to put the airplane up on its side, and then we're just gonna let it start descending. At some point I'm gonna say, give me that very slight unload, left stick to wings level, 3G pull. 3G, so we're climbing, and then just back off to a climb.
Roger.
All there is to it.
Okay.
Feeling good?
Feeling good.
Okay, you have the aircraft. Just put it at 90 degrees of left bank. Hey, maybe even 95 degrees. Just don't be shy, bank it up. No, we're flying a fighter. Okay, easy airplane. Let the nose slide down. Just let her get downhill. Okay, now give me that very slight unload, then right stick the wings level. Don't be shy, don't be shy. Get the wings level. Now pull. And back off to just a climb. Good. Hey, don't be shy about rolling the wings level, okay?
Okay.
Remember, no pull until the wings are level.
Right.
Let's put it at 90 degrees of right bank. Maybe 95 degrees. Just let it descend. Just let the nose go down. Okay, give me that very slight unload. Let's stick the wings level. Don't be shy. 3G pull. Pull it till we're climbing. Okay, just back off to a climb. But that was awesome.
Easy day.
How you feeling?
Feeling good.
All right, I got the aircraft a little bit.
Your aircraft?
Let's loop it. We'll do a normal loop, and then we'll stall it on the backside, okay?
Okay.
We're going to flow a little bit east here. Give us a nice run-in. Actually, I think we're far enough east right now. Highway 60 right there. That'll be a great reference. So I'm going to talk you through a normal loop. It's a 3,000-foot loop, okay? So it's a lot bigger than that extra.
Okay. What's the diameter?
Correct. Yeah, an eagle, that would be the radius. Even bigger. The T-38 was a 10,000-foot loop. That was huge. Okay, I trimmed it for a little higher speed flight. Your aircraft. Hold our nose down when you show airspeed.
Okay.
Okay, we're clear straight ahead. We're clear up. Okay, looking straight ahead to me. Wings level, ball center, hold. Look straight ahead for now. Keep squeezing back. Now squeeze straight back, but look at your left side. Keep squeezing back. Keep squeezing. Keep squeezing. Ease off 1 ounce and look forward. That's perfect. I'm helping you a little bit on the back pressure. Now just let it accelerate. Now we can start squeezing that nose up again. Think about easing the pedal forward just a few ounces where we're going fast. Pull that nose up. I'm helping. More pull, buddy. Let's loop it again. Pull that nose up. Keep those wings level. Pull that nose up. Don't be shy. Pull it. Need a break?
Yeah, hang on.
Okay. No problem. Yeah, I got the aircraft.
Your aircraft.
We'll just throttle back.
Start to feel the G's on the bottom of that.
Okay. So what you can do, like the vision kind of go to black and white.
Yeah.
So you just tighten your calves, start with that, and then your thighs, and that usually fixes. That was 4G pull.
Okay.
You think you're up for a loop, or I don't.
Put me in.
Okay, let's get turned around. See where the heck we're at here. Okay, this time we're going to stall it on the backside. I'll get you set up down low, and you can loop it.
You just squeeze the thighs and the calves.
Yeah. Then you can start your forearms too, and that should be more than enough just for 4Gs.
Okay.
Get the blood out of your legs and your forearms. That's the start of the NIG training maneuver. Okay, your aircraft again.
Aircraft.
So I'm going to coach you through a stall going straight down. Okay, we're clear straight ahead, we're clear up. Let's keep accelerating now. Alright, let's start looping. Look straight ahead. Pull that nose up. Wings over ball center. Keep squeezing. Look at your left side now. Okay, keep pulling. Keep pulling. Good job. Keep pulling. A little more back pressure. Ease off a half ounce. Look forward. Okay, I'm going to throttle back. Pull what you got. Now pull back to the button. Pull. Pull hard. Don't be shy. Relax. Pull again. Pull. Pull back again. Okay, good job. That's probably enough. But you can feel it starting to up?
Yeah.
Okay. Cool. How about a 180 left? I'll put us back to left. I'm going to set us back to a cruise power setting. So now if I was trying to miss the ground, that buffet that I felt the first time we were pointing straight down, I would ride that the whole way.
Okay. Over the cloud.
Yeah, about another 30, actually stay just left of that big tall one.
Okay.
Over here, left 11. Maybe 20 more degrees of turn. You can cloud surf a little bit if you want, I don't care. We can probably go down to 5,500 feet, we'll be okay.
Okay.
So how about we see our grid patterns there?
Right.
How about split the difference? We'll head directly northwest.
Okay.
Semi-tower November 452, Mike Kilo, holding short of 15.
You can drift down towards 5,500 and get it all trimmed out.
452, Mike Kilo, roger.
Unless there's something else you want to do, we're going to head home and call it a day. This has been a successful flight.
Oh, that was great.
Cessna 452, Mike Kilo, runway 15, right turn out approved, clear for takeoff.
Right.
Mustang out, Mustang 60, 10 minutes out.
Helicopter 739 Golf Hotel for semi-tower to depart from max flight at your own risk. Once you're airborne, proceed on course to the south, remain west of runway 15 at all times for departing traffic.
Sorry, this is about 55. And also keep us in the cloud.
6, call 1510.
We can sort of right turn and follow the section lines north.
Okay.
Airman copies for runway 15 are out of service. Use Caution for bird activity on and in the vicinity of the airport. Advise on initial contact. You've received information. Golf. Kissimmee Airport information. Golf. Time 1655 Zulu weather. Wind 0605. Visibility 10. Sky conditions 3,300 scattered. Temperature 31. Dew point 22. Altimeter 3019er. Visual approaches are in use, landing and departing runway 15. Notice Airman Tappies for runway 15 are out of service.
Traffic to the west.
Quickly, the Bravo is only going to be 500 feet above us, so let's make sure she's all trimmed out and not climbing by accident.
Trying to get it there. I thought I had it.
You never have it in Mustang. So you show it's never trimmed out. If you think like that, you'll be fine.
It's almost like you're flying the trim.
Okay, Golf runway 15 is going to be a left crosswind.
Okay.
Send Papa Alpha, turn left for taxiway. Echo contact ground point 73, taxi back.
After Echo, contact ground. 1.7. 807 Papa.
Epic Papa Romeo Zulu.
The delay in the VSI doesn't help either.
Yeah, don't even use it. Remember, just look at the long knee of the altimeter.
Yeah.
Afternoon Tower, Mustang 6 is a single ship, 15 Southwest Golf, initial full stop.
Mustang 6, Kissimmee Tower, report initial runway 15, landing infield right.
Initial for 15, expect a midfield right break, Mustang 6. Let's check about 20 degrees right, and then when we can, we're going to start down to 3,500.
Okay.
Okay, just pull that manifold back to about 30 inches right now, and we'll lower the nose to hold about 225 on the airspeed. And this heading's good for now. Let's go wings level right here for now, so we got a couple thousand feet to bleed off, so we can get too much further west. East, I mean. So bring that nose down to hold about 225. We'll go ahead and trim out the pitch of the yaw once that speed's established.
Epic Papa Romeo Zulu Golf Tango, contact the left.
I'm going to reduce the throttle a little bit more. We need to get down here pretty quick. Throttle's good right there. Just keep that, give it a little more forward trim. Don't worry about this obscuration. This is definitely not a cloud in front of us.
All right. Well, we're at about 225.
I'm giving you a little nose down trim to help out the cars here.
Okay. So just get warm quick. How many hours do you have in this thing?
This is my 771st flight. Not that I'm counting, but I guess I am.
Nice.
Let's check about 10 degrees left. The airport's kind of in a shadow there at right 1230. It's kind of hard to see right now. So. Let's keep going down to 1500 nice and slow. No descent rate's perfect.
Okay. I think I got the rest.
Let's do a quick system check. So coolant's good, electrics are good, 3 and 1's good, hydraulics are good. Right tank selected in the detent. Right tank still showing nice and full.
You want a 35 or 3,000?
Let's go down to 1,500.
1,500 Saturn house.
Okay.
I got the fuel.
So now, have you done an overhead pattern before?
Negative.
So I'll coach you. We're just going to fly up the runway center line.
Okay.
He told us a right brake. We'll check that again. Then we're going to do a right turn and end up on downwind.
Okay. How's this? Is this good for base?
Yeah, you're doing great. Just slowly down to 1,500 to be awesome. probably clear us to 1,000 shortly, but we'll go to 1,500 feet. You can eat off about 10 degrees of right turn. Okay, just use your best judgment then to start a right turn to fly me up on the extended center line of the runway. We're probably right about now.
You're only traffic departing, go ahead, squad, go out to the initial, and runway 15. Clear to land, or ready to feel right brake, yeah, clear to land 15.
Mustang 6 clear to land 15 with the right brake. Now you're going to lose sight of the runway. We'll just try to park in between those two big parallel taxiways.
Okay.
Understand we're good to 1,000, Mustang 6?
Mustang 6, affirmative.
Down to 1,000, thanks. You can do it, keep this right turn going, you can start down to 1,000.
Okay.
If we don't get all the way down there, that's okay. Nice job. A little more turn, just a few more degrees. Now rolling go. There you go. Bring that nose up to catch 1,000. Okay, just keep going straight. We're just clearing, right? At this point, no traffic there.
Okay.
Okay, give me a 180-degree right turn. Maintain your altitude. I'll take care of the stuff up here in the front. Okay, get ready to do a little more bank and pull, and here comes the flaps. So don't try not to climb. More bank, more pull.
More full, right.
More bank, too. Bend her around. There you go. Keep bending her around. Give it a little nose up trim. Now, we're definitely going to need to trim out the pitch here as we configure the airplane, okay?
Right.
A little more turn. I'm helping you. Now roll wings level.
Right.
Hold that nose up for me so I can get the gear down. We got an undershooting wind. Comes the gear.
Just land speed.
Oh, about 110. I'll get you there. Alright, 3 green in the front, and handles down to the detain. Got 3 green back?
3 green and back.
Okay, throttle back about a ½ inch, and here's some more flap. Right turn toward the runway. Continuous right turn with a descent. 130 for now. Doing awesome. Okay, I'm going to give it a little more flap, and let's transition kind of to 120, but keep returning. We don't need to get too far away. It doesn't go out all that well. Keep returning. You can transition like 120, so bring the nose up a little bit so the airspeed goes up. So we'll just kind of make it a big easy turn out to the... This is going to be, so you're going to be looking out the right side with the airplane, with the crosswind for today, okay? Aim at the chevrons, okay? Aim it at the end of the runway. Okay, here comes full flaps. 110 for now, okay? Trim it up so you're not fighting it. A little bit of pull is okay, but not a huge amount. Good job. Let her keep coming down. Awesome. Aim at the chevrons. Throttle back just a hair, a little more nose down. Awesome. Keep her coming down. Small movements for me, okay, buddy? We'll smoothly bring the nose up. There you go. Left aileron, right pedal. A little more nose up. I'm helping. Right pedal. A little more nose up. I'm helping a little bit. Squeeze back a little more. All right, I got the airplane.
You got there.
Pretty good crosswind, huh?
Yeah, it's kind of hard to see from back here.
It's actually a great crosswind airplane. I was really surprised. Take a peek where the mixture is now.
Yeah.
So the engine's not running. At 450 pound per power spins for a while. Yeah, it's coming open.
Mustang 6, turn left 180, ground point 70.
Mustang 6, thanks. So, that's kind of the technique on a normal landing, but for our aborted takeoffs, or short field landing, we always pull to make sure our auto cutoff helps us slow down quicker.
Oh, okay.
Ground Mustang 6 is clear, taxi back to stay.
Mustang 6 ground, taxi on Alpha, crossing the 24, hold short 15 at Charlie.
Alpha Charlie to stay, crossing 24, holding short 15 Charlie, Mustang 6. It's also like what you guys did when you lost the tail rotor. Since the engine's not running anymore, all the forces are gone.
Exactly.
So it makes the landing roll a little bit easier.
Yeah.
Because sometimes there's actually reverse torque, because when you're all the way back at idle, sometimes the wind is trying to drive the engine, and it makes it burr, burr. Now notice I'm S-ing back and forth, like all these old tail draggers, you can't see forward.
Of course. see a pillar?
Clearance citation.
Say that again, buddy?
Who owns the pillar over there on the right?
Information.
Oh, I'm not sure.
Far to Birmingham.
Nice talk.
This is 1 Mike, ground clear to Birmingham Airport's filed. Maintain 2,000.
Okay, clear the cross. No traffic left, no traffic right.
10 minutes after departure. Departure frequency 119.
If the exhaust is too much, I'll close the canopy.
5-2.
We got the perfect storm right now on the way.
Maintain 2, 3810, 19.4, 6252 on the squawk for 1, Hotel Mike.
Mike Rich Rosewood for taxi. Mustang 6, crossing 115 with taxiway Charlie.
Crossing 15 at Charlie, Mustang 6.
Seats weren't built for comfort, I'll tell you that.
Yeah, after about a 1.3 or 1.4 background, ready to get out.
Oh yeah.
Okay, we're cleared to cross. Alright, so props forward, boost pumps off. Flaps are up. Takeoff trim set. No traffic right, no traffic left.
You're clear.
Cool, and all doors are manual. There's a mag safety check.
Yeah, I'd love to take you up in Apache. You'd be impressed.
Looks like a pretty neat helicopter.
Incredible aircraft. Fun was, we always demoed high-low Gs. Went for 3G positive and usually about a half a G on the negative you can get out of it.
So no tail boom issues when you go negative, huh? Nope. If you want to get your chin strap undone, visor up, boom mic out of the way, go for it. Cool, you can start unstrapping. Best place for that helmet is your lap until I grab it from you. Canopy's gonna come up.